the major scale. And what, might you ask, is in the major scale? So how we create the major scale is we use these fun words called tones and semitones in this order. Tone, tone, semitone, tone, 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 semitone. It's pretty much going from one letter name to the next. So from a C to a D to an E, and then this is where it changes ever so slightly on the piano. Since we have those two white keys right beside each other, our E and our F, these are semitones. And the reason why that they are semitones is because they're right beside each other. So if we went from a semitone, let's see here, from a C to a C sharp, those notes are super, super close to each other on the piano. A tone consists of two semitones. Here's our first semitone, and here's our second semitone. Thinking about that's a tone. Keeping this in mind, our tone, tone, semitone, tone, 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 semitone, with our treble clef. Let's use our pattern of tone, tone, semitone, tone, 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 semitone to create a C major scale. Our first tone is going to go from the first note to the second note of the scale, and in total we are going to have 8 notes of the scale. We're going to start off with a C to create our C major scale. A tone consists of two semitones. A semitone is going from one key to the next black or white key. In this case, if we start on a C, the next black or white key is the black key C sharp. But we want a tone, so we need to go one more semitone higher to the next black or white key. Our white key D. Next, we're moving on to our second tone of the scale. Going from a D, moving up a semitone to our D sharp, and our second semitone of the tone, E. E is our third note of our C major scale. Continuing to move up to our semitone distance away from E, and we move to the next nearest white or black key. And on the piano, going from an E to the nearest black or white key, we move to a white key F. Continuing on our major scale pattern, we need to go up another tone. So our first semitone of the tone to an F sharp, moving up to the next nearest white or black key for the second tone of our tone, we move to a G. And again, we need to move another tone. So our first semitone of the tone is a G sharp. The second semitone to create the full tone is our A. Moving to the nearest black or white key, and in this case it was the white key A. Our last tone of the pattern for the major scale, moving to an A sharp and completing that tone on a B, white key. And all of our major scales will start and end on the same letter name. So we know this last one is a C, but let's double check using our major scale pattern. To complete our major scale pattern, we need to move one semitone. So a semitone from our B to the next white or black key is correct as a C white. Let's try out this pattern to create another scale and find out which sharps or flats are in that major scale. Let's go with the A major scale. So we are looking to find what sharps or flats are in the A major scale using the major scale pattern of tone, tone, semitone, tone, 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 semitone. We're going to start on a nice low A, and we need to move one tone higher, or that's two semitones. Starting on our A, moving to the next two closest black or white keys. 1, 2. We land on a B. Again, moving one tone or two semitones to the next white or black keys. Starting on our B. 1, 2. We have the first sharp of our A major scale. Looking at our pattern, we need to move one semitone from the C sharp to the fourth note of the A major scale. Let's see what that is. So over on the piano, starting on our C sharp, we need to move one semitone higher to the closest white or black key. The D. Starting on our D and looking at our major scale pattern, we need to go up one tone or two semitones higher to the closest black or white keys. 1, 2. We land on an E for the fifth note of our A major scale. And another tone higher. 1, 2 to black key F sharp. Moving to the last tone of our major scale pattern, we move from an F sharp, one semitone, two semitones, to a G sharp. And lastly, moving one semitone to our A. We know that the eighth note of the scale is correct, as the first and last note of the scale should be the same. And then also our A major scale should sound happy when we play it. And it does. Let's try this out with one more scale. The B flat major scale. There is a flat in the name, and it is the B, so we know 100% for sure that we will have one flat at the beginning, and our beginning and end notes are the same, both B flats. Now, using our major scale pattern, let's see how many more flats are in the B flat major scale. Starting on a B flat, we need to move one tone to the next two closest black or white keys. Starting on our B flat, 1, 2 to create the tone, and we land on a C. Again, moving up one tone, following our major scale pattern, 1, 2, D. This time, only moving up one semitone to an E flat. And notice that I did not say D sharp, as E flat and D sharp are the same note with different names, and we're going to be sticking with the flats as the scale has a flat in its name. This is E flat. Next, we need to move up another tone. 1, 2 to an F. another tone, to a G, and our last tone of the major scale, moving up from a G to an A, and making sure that an A to a B flat is correct as a semitone. Yes, it is. So that is how we create a major scale using the major scale pattern of tone, tone, semitone, tone, tone, tone. Make sure to check out my other videos for more musical and artistic content. Leave a comment below as to what video you would like to see next. And if I pick your suggestion, you'll get a credit in the credits. Thanks for watching, liking, and subscribing. Happy learning!